Okay, nice. So last session itself, I said it's very simple to say assemble at 5:30, but it is very difficult. Today, at the end of the session, you will understand why I said that. Very, very interesting. Very, very what do you call? Most important secret is awaiting for us today's end of the session. Okay. So as usual, we'll start the session with the prayers. Kindly repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimiraandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaurabhakta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Okay. Okay. So today we are discussing a wonderful scripture called the Bhagavad Gita, the life manual of humanity. So obviously we dedicate this presentation to A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, because of whom from last session we understood we are not these bodies, we are spirit soul. Otherwise, we are always thinking we are this body, not the spirit soul. Okay. So moving ahead, after paying obeisance to His Divine Grace. So where were we? We were doing root cause analysis. Why do we suffer? What is the root cause of our suffering? So last session we saw part 1. Today we are going to see the part 2. Okay. Yeah. So before that, let's do a recap. Okay. So how many sessions we conducted so far? 3 sessions. What was the first session? There are how many needs? What are the needs? Physical, psychological, emotional, and then spiritual. Okay, we saw that even with the 3 needs fulfilled to great extent, people commit suicide. That calls on to say that spiritual need is also equally important. Now, we saw one first sloka of Bhagavad Gita. What was that? Dharma kshetre guru kshetre samaveta yutsavaha mamaka pandavaschaiva kimma kuruvata sanjaya. So that's the first verse we saw. Why Dhritarashtra was saying kimma kuruvata sanjaya? What did happen? We saw the reason for his anxiety. And then second session, what were the victory signs in the Pandavas side? Yeah, presence of Lord Narayana, holy environment, and goddess of fortune and Hanumanji. These are the four reasons for their success. We saw one more verse in that day, last verse of Bhagavad Gita. Does anyone remember? See, first session we covered first verse, last second session we covered the last verse of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, I'll repeat. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhuti, Dhruvanuti Matirmama. Means wherever there is Krishna, wherever there is Arjuna, there will be four things. What is that? Extraordinary power, victory, opulence, and morality. These four are assured wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna. So, because Krishna was in the side of Arjuna, victory is always assured. Means first verse Dhritarashtra is asking, "Oh Sanjaya, what did my sons do?" The last verse of Bhagavad Gita, Sanjaya is telling, wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna, victory will be their side. So that means your sons have no choice, no options left for their victory. That's what they said. Okay. Third session, what we saw? We are this body or we are spirit soul? Spirit soul. Sure? 100%? Can I lock? Okay. And we saw two types of body. What are the two types of body? Gross body and subtle body. What does the gross body has? Yes, Panchabhuta, earth, water, fire, air, ether. And how about subtle body? What it has? Mind, intelligence, and false ego. Okay. So last session we saw many other things. So this is where we started our last section. That is attachment to temporary things, attitude of comparison, and committing wrong acts. This is the root causes of suffering. Today we are going to see the attitude of comparison and committing wrong acts. Okay. So this is what we see in the last session. We are no soul. We are no covered with subtle body and gross body. So as you can see, the gross body, we are doing physical needs. Whatever physical needs, food, shelter, clothing is taking care of our gross body very nicely. The subtle body, psychological, emotional needs, the subtle body is taken care very nicely. For spirit soul, we left it starving so far. From after coming to this session, we are feeding little bit. Okay, so that are the spiritual needs we need to fulfill so that the soul also becomes happy. Yes. So we saw last session a mystery of reincarnation. Deep Kapadia's case we saw how he took rebirth and things like that. So this is Ian Stevenson. His team only did their work, and then we saw out of body experience, how people are able to experience out of body, right? And we saw one important statement. What is that? We are not human beings with spiritual experience, but actually spiritual beings with human experience. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's get on to today's session. So, first problem is attitude of comparison. Okay, I'll give a simple story, then you will understand what it is. There was a ardent devotee of goddess Kali. He was praying so intensely. He was deep meditation. Oh, Kali, please give me your darshan. I want to have your darshan, something like that. And he was worshipping very intensely. And then Kali appeared in front of him. And then she asked, "What do you want?" So what he asked is, whatever I wish, it should be fulfilled. That is his request. Okay. And then Kali said, Tatastu. Tatastu means, I grant you the boon. And she was about to say one more thing, but this person did not hear that. And he was so jubilant, so happy. Yes, I got it. I achieved it. Okay. And after that, Kali disappeared. This person went back to home and he said, Uma Kali, I don't have any car. Please help me. I need one car. That's all. Then he got immediately next day he got a car in his parking lot. But surprisingly, his neighbor got two cars in his parking lot. He observed that. Okay, he just ignored. Then next, he asked, Uma Kali, I don't have kid for so many years. Please give me one son. That's all, one son. Okay. He prayed. Then his wife became pregnant. She delivered a nice baby boy. And his neighbor got twins, two kids. Okay. And then he got surprised. Why? What is happening like that? Then it's hike time for him. So he was praying to Lord Goddess Kali, say I want at least 50 to 100% hike. So long I didn't get any hike. Oh Ma Kali, please help me. He got whatever he wished. 100% he got. His neighbor got 200%. Okay. Now he was analyzing what is happening. Whatever I wish, double is happening to my neighbor. What is happening? Actually, Ma Kali was telling that whatever you wish, you will get it, and your neighbor also will get double of that. That's what she wanted to say, but this person did not hear. So he analyzed by looking at these things and this one. Now this person now analyzed that whatever I wish, double is getting. He prayed very intensely, O Ma Kali, please burst my one eye. Okay, he asked this wish. Immediately, his eyes got busted, and the neighbor, two eyes got busted. And then this person was so jubilant. Yes, I won, I won, I won. Okay, so similar disease we also have. Correct? Similar disease of comparison we also have. Let me ask you a simple question. How many of you are suffering from this disease of comparison? Be honest, doesn't matter. We are not going to judge you. Oh, you have this, you have this. Every this spiritual practice, everything is a medicine for us. So somebody has a disease, we will not say, oh, you have disease like that. Hospital will not treat you like that. No, they will see how to cure it. So please be honest. How many of you are having this problem? If you want, you can close your eyes and raise hand. Jai, Jai. Thank you so much for your honesty. Thank you so much. Okay. So, so I'll give another example. Okay. Today, after finishing the class, you got an SMS saying that Balavan Balaji Das has transferred 1,000 rupees to your account. Okay, and then you are very happy. No, it's not going to happen. Just telling as an example. Okay, I am poor. Okay, so you got this message, and you called your friend. Like you are very happy, and you call your friend and asked him, so, I got 1,000 rupees from attending this Gita course like that, and he's also attending. You also like with so much happiness you are sharing with him. Like I got 1,000 rupees, and after calling your friend, then talking to him very happily mood, you also ask him, you also got any money? Oh, that person says I got 2,000 rupees. Okay, immediately the happiness which you have that you got 1,000 rupees is goes into sadness. Correct? Why did this person transfer only 1,000 me? How do you think he's less eligible like that? How do you know why he treats me like that? That's what you will feel, right? So this problem today we are going to unlock what is the antidote for this attitude of comparison. Okay, so let's get on. So there are so many other problems, right? No, like we compare. He's earning so nicely. Why I am not earning? He looks so talented. Why I am not so talented? He looks very fit and things like that. So every place we are trying to compare, and what exactly we are trying to do is we are trying to compare an apple, but actually we are tomato. So we are trying to ourselves to convert apple into tomato. But we have our own individual talents. Doesn't mean that tomato is bad. It is used in every dish, right? So everyone has a different or unique. That's what we're going to discuss today. Okay, so we are getting to get the antidote. So kindly repeat after me. The antidote is taken from Srimad Bhagavatam. Swadharma charanam shaktya vidharma cha nivartanam daivalabdena santosha atma vicharana charanam. Okay. Mataji can read translation.
One should execute his prescribed duties to the best of his ability and avoid performing duties not allotted to him. One should be satisfied with as much as gain as he achieves by the grace of the Lord, and one should worship the lotus feet of the spiritual master.
Okay. Basically, I'll summarize into a simple slide. There are five points from this previous verse. Work according to your nature. That is the first statement. Second, work up to your maximum capacity. Third, don't aspire to do others' duty, others' work. And work is meant for satisfaction of mind, not to prove anything to this world. Fifth, be satisfied with whatever result is achieved. We are going to deal each and every point. We are going to attack each and every point. Okay. First one, work according to one nature. So I this I put these pictures very specifically. I'll explain. First, I'll explain what is the problem. See, all of us are unique. You can't expect everyone to do the same thing. For example, a father, generally this happens with the father and son, father or the parents with the kids. I want to become a doctor, I could not become a doctor. I want my son or my daughter to become a doctor. This much they give a torture to this one. It will not be in their nature, but yet they force. Similarly, we take a poll in engineering, what do you call engineering colleges. We'll ask this question: how many of you chose this branch out of your, like, you wanted to choose, you love to study, like that? Hardly one or two hands will hand rise up. But if we ask the same question, like we asked this question, that how many of you chose by force or by, like, others are choosing, so I should also choose, then almost all the hands went up. Okay, so this is a no, this is a fundamental problem. People are not able to choose what is their nature. They are not choosing what, based on that they are not choosing their work, and based on that, if simple in office and all, you will see simple task will give, like you keep the things here to there only, that's all we'll tell. That itself people will forget, and they know they will not do it, because they are not, it is the work is not according to their nature. Basically, many simple tasks will ask simple document to compile, simple no pp to make, but people will not do it because it's not there in nature. Many people want to become entrepreneur, but they are forced to work in a company because their nature is to get the job done and, like the business mind. But still, they are working as a worker in the company. This is the reason many people have a job dissatisfaction. No, like this job is, they are not happy with their job. This is the reason, because they are not satisfied with the work, because the work is not according to their nature. So these are the simple example. A coffee mug, the handle should be outside. Okay, and similarly, it's a drain hole for the rainwater. Everywhere rain is water is there, but except that place. So look at the third picture. You have to turn. No, actually, it's right. He has written turn left. This is what happens. The person is employed who's not according to his nature. That is as simple as that. Okay, and many parents put that to kids to singing, dancing, whatever, karate, whatever X, Y, Z, it goes on fully occupied because I want him to learn everything. That is the thing. Even though the person doesn't have kanta, means the proper singing voice is not there, still they force him to singing class. And when they sing, no, it is very horrible to hear. Okay, that is a reality. But still, they want them to do it. Okay, so this is the first point: work according to one nature. Next one, work according to maximum capacity. There are two type of people. One is crazy, another one is lazy. What does the crazy people do? Okay, he should be able to. He is able to do it. He is able to do it. Why I can't do it? I should also be able to do it. They are the crazy people. Even though it's not there in the capacity things, still they want to do it. And there are lazy people. What do they do is, he's able to do it. He's able to do it. Why should I do it? Let him do it. Okay. So these people also there because they are also not according to. So over capacity also problem. Under capacity also problem. Okay. And there are people with inferiority complex. What they say, I cannot do it. I don't think so. I am capable. So it's not possible. So that way only they'll tell any work they give, not possible. Negative words only will come. The other way, other people know, you see, the superiority complex people, like they say, no, I can do anything in the world. You just give me. You don't know me. You don't know my capacity. No one can do this. Only I can do this. These people will say no. We used to, mock them. They are the people who make the vada out of their mouth only, not out of real vada. They make vada out of their mouth. They make so much. They proclaim so much that I can do everything. They convince everyone in the world that I can do everything. Okay, so this is also a problem. When we work to our capacity, proper capacity, our mind is fully satisfied. Then there will be a fulfillment in the heart. Otherwise, we will not feel okay. I have not done to my best of ability. Like that, we'll feel. Okay. So this simple example you can see: the ant is carrying according to his capacity. The elephant is carrying according to his capacity. If you work according to your capacity, you will be fully satisfied. That is what I am trying to say. Yes. Now, third point, don't aspire to do others' duty. Okay. Nowadays, people want to copy others. So nowadays YouTube videos are very famous, right? So someone starts a channel. If you get some subscribers, oh, like this, if you do, we'll also get subscribers. We can also earn money by advertisement and things like that. So people also start, even though they don't have a orating skills, they don't have a proper, what they call skills to narrate and things like that. Still, they want to do because others are doing it. I also want to do it. So what happens when you try to copy others? What we are trying to do? I'll take an example. I am Balavan Balaji Das. I am seeing Sharma. Sharma is getting earning so much money. Now I'm seeing him. Oh, he's doing these things. He's getting this money. So let me also do that. So by doing that, what I'm trying to do, Balavan Balaji is transforming into Sharma. Right? I am trying to become, instead of Balavan Balaji, I am trying to become Sharma. This is what is happening. When you are not in their nature, when you try to copy others, when you try to do others' duty, you are trying to transform yourself into others rather than be yourself. That is a mistake which we are doing. Okay. So, and when we try to copy, our life is very miserable. I remember one funny incident. What happened? Oh, the Prabhujis can come forward. Some more. Till here we can come. Yeah. So one funny incident happened. There was a son who was 25 to 30 plus, right? And within that time, and then the parents are saying, see, at your age, see, so many people are earning so much. They're earning lakhs and crores. They're going to job. What are you doing like that? They compared. And this person is so brilliant. He said, see, it's nice to compare me. I can also compare. At your age, Abdul Kalam is president, and many people are earning so much crores. What are you doing? Okay, so this is what happens when you compare with others. No, it can backfire, and we are all unique. We cannot compare to a carrot and potato. So carrot and potato comes from the ground only, but you cannot compare. They are unique to their nature. Okay, so this is the third point. Don't aspire to do others' duty. Okay, these are some simple pictures to this one. Now, fourth one is very important. What I'm trying to say is, why do we work? Work is meant for mind satisfaction instead of proving to others. What we used to do, whatever when we try to do, we are trying to impose others. What we think, what will they think? Should I do it? Is this okay? What about my image? What are you happy? How will it look? Everything. I'll give a simple analogy. Nowadays, I am not saying this is wrong. Just I am giving an analogy. Please don't mistake me. You may be get lightly hurted also. Suppose a marriage function is there, a relative's marriage function. What we do, we pick a best of the clothes and we wear it and we spend 1 hour in the closet, arranging ourselves nicely as if we are getting married. Correct? And we go to the marriage function with such an extraordinary things to see that, oh, your dress is very nice, your what is that, earring necklace is nice, other Prabhuji is also like, your sharwani is nice and things like that. What we are trying to do, we're trying to impress others rather than being satisfied with what we have. Another simple example I'll give you. This also will, it's like slightly heavy, but is reality. We take picture somewhere, we go to tour, we take a picture, we post it Facebook or DP in our WhatsApp and things like that. Then people will say, Hare Krishna. Okay, not a problem. We take a picture and we say that the people will press the like button. After the like button, no, our happiness goes up. And if they don't comment anything, our happiness goes down. And if they press dislike button is there or not, I don't know. So if the dislike button is there, then our happiness goes down. We become sad. So if you see reality, you are trying to give your remote to others. The other person's pressing a button is controlling your happiness, your sadness. That is the reality. And number of likes, number of shares, number of this one is deciding our happiness. how miserable this life would be if you control like that. Our remote control is given to someone else rather than within ourselves. This is what we are doing. But actually, what we should do, we should work for our own mind satisfaction, nothing else. And why it is required is, suppose even if you don't work, what will happen is empty mind is a devil's workshop. If it is mind is empty, it's like devil's workshop. It will do so many nonsense. We should work, engage our mind nicely so that we become happy, but not to impress others. Okay. Yeah. Next point. Fifth point is be satisfied with the results, whatever you get. So, so far, like we are being triggered with attached to results. You should get the first rank. You should get the first mark. You should get the admission into IIT, whatever NIT and things like that. Otherwise, you will not be happy. And if you achieve this, I'll give you bike. If you achieve this, I'll give you what is that whatever car and things like that. So many things we triggered ourselves, we trigger with the results so that we attached with that. Actually what we should do is we should be satisfied with whatever results is obtained, then we'll be happy, otherwise we'll not be happy. So actually nice picture is there, but somehow Krishna is testing us very nicely. I'll do one thing, I'll ask them to connect to UPS like this. The projector, this one alone, can you connect to UPS? One slot is empty. That. Is it reaching? You can pull that project. You can pull that UPS. Yeah, should be.